Player ratings, guys, not the best game to start doing player ratings. We planned to do it before the game, hoping that we were going to get a good result and a good performance, but we stayed true to what we were going to do anyway. Rating that performance, I mean, you could literally just give everyone a 0. It feels like no point even doing it. But let's start in goal, obviously. David De Gea, unlucky deflection. What are you giving him out of 10?
3. Started a few counter-attacks at times, you know, was distributing the ball reasonably well, but not much to do. And you shouldn't have much to do against this kind of side. 3.
I'll just give him a 5, to be honest. Couldn't do anything about the goal, wrong-footed, deflection. Yeah, but I haven't got anything in me to argue why it shouldn't be a 3, so whatever. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Some people were saying, you know, he's done okay and this, that, and the other. Other people saying no, shocking. I saw bang average again at best. Couple of little dribbles here and there, but then end product, give it away. Again, reluctance to cross, then stop, then try and cross it, then it ricochets.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, again, maybe like 2. You know, he wasn't involved in the game at all. We don't want to play through him at all for some reason, Flex. We don't want to get the ball to him. He doesn't want to make. There's times when Matic is looking to play him a ball and him to run into the space and get on behind, you know, his marker. Doesn't want to do that. He doesn't cross at all.
No. There's no service there, and there's no relationship with Jadon Sancho there at all.
Yeah.
We'll get to Jadon Sancho, but he massively struggled down that right-hand side.
Yeah, so
it was non-existent. Do you know what? I'll go with the lowest. I'll agree with 2. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not fighting for anyone to get higher. You know what I mean? Victor Lindelof today.
One of our more competent players out of a bunch of incompetent players. 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5. Not terrible, but got bullied a little bit by Calvert-Lewin a few times, but was physical when needed to be. Again, it's not like it was a rubbish goal that we conceded, and they were just playing. It was like 2 Sunday League teams today, so 4.
Yeah, I agree with that. Lindelof hit a couple of decent passes. He always looks quite assured on the ball, don't he? But he was part of, you know, all of the mess, really. Can't argue with that. Harry Maguire, I think the ball hit off him and went in as well, and he will get all the brunt for that. I did see it. I saw him appealing for a handball on our player. Our player handballed it,
In the second half.
and he's asking for a free kick when our player handballed it. But defensively, look, again, Everton weren't great. Everton was shocking as well. So it wasn't like Maguire had loads of defending to do and De Gea had loads of chances because we were poor defensively. So just bang average. 3, 4.
Yeah, I would say 4 again as well. Both the centre backs, maybe a 4. Not much to do. Exactly what you said. Exactly what you said, Flex.
Tellez, same thing. One thing about Tellez was that he's going to cross the ball loads. At least he's got a good left foot. We don't see it. Couple of times, Anthony Gordon got past him. Couple of times he nicked it off him as well. But just a lot of nothingness.
Yeah.
Making up words here. Nothingness. That's what I see. Just nothing. Flat. 2.
Yeah, 2 as well. I agree with that completely. Crossed it a couple of times, but with not much quality. Couldn't get down the first half was getting down the line a little bit, but just not the quality and the final third when we needed it, you know. Yeah, 2.
Fred came off, and then the performance went even more downhill. You know, I thought when he was on, we actually started the game okay. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't great, but it was, at least it was in their half. There was no counter-attack. Everything was just in front of them. Fred was buzzing about trying to do what he was doing, but he wasn't on long. I'd just give him a flat 5 because then he came off. Came off after like 35 minutes, didn't he? Something like that. Matic.
I'm gonna give him a 5 as well. He was trying to be a part of the attacking as well at times. Again, the legs went towards the 60th, 70th minute whenever he got taken off. But in the first half, he was trying to create things. Again, he was looking for Wan-Bissaka. He was looking, you know, he was spreading the ball. He was trying to get involved, trying to get into the defensive line to get the ball out of the defensive line. I'll give him a flat 5, average and below average, so 5.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm struggling to give players 5s today because 5 is all, when we do the player ratings, I haven't done them so long, but 5 is like the base rate. You start at 5, obviously you can go up or down from there. 5 is like the middle, but I feel like the performance was so bad no one he deserves to even get credited with a 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's just, I can't give him any praise. But the bits you were saying of what Matic was trying to do, that is true.
Yeah.
He was trying to make things happen, but I'm going to go 4. Just because 5, because I think De Gea was the only one who can walk off the pitch and say, all right, I got 5. Yeah. And what do we give Lindelof? We gave Lindelof 4. So, you know what I mean, I can't give higher than that. 4 for Matic, yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Pogba come on early in the first, towards the end of the first half, and played obviously the rest of the game. No impact, man. Couple of little balls into feet, you know, touch it, come back to me, yeah, recycle it, yeah, cool.
Had one shot.
One shot on target, cool. Zing one over the top that I think, did nearly Rashford get on the end of, or was it Elanga? Can't remember. Ping one over the top, but again, bang average, mate. 4.
Yeah. 4, like I said. Meaty shot, one half decent shot. Didn't really get involved, and he had long enough to affect this game. It's not like, you know, unfortunately Fred comes off, and it's not like he had 20 minutes to affect the game. He had a good whole half and a bit. So yeah, 4, shocking.
Bruno Fernandes.
This is my guy as well. This is my guy, Flex. I'm gonna give him a 3. He didn't impact the game. Looking at other players, blaming Tellez every 2 minutes, blaming Sancho every 2 minutes, complaining to other players about things, even complaining to Mata at points, and just didn't affect the game as I would have expected him to. I really hoped that he would be the goal scorer today, or at least we've just given him a new contract. We've just signed him onto a new contract. I thought he would be one of the only players that would have that assured quality, and he just didn't have it today. That's a 3 for me.
Tempted to give him a 0. Do you know what? Halfway into this, I feel like giving the whole team a 0.
You're right.
Honestly, you know when I'm just deep in it, and I'm like, the whole thing's a 0. It's a 0. We've come to Everton, who are near the bottom of the league, haven't won in so many games, conceding loads of goals, and put up that.
And we didn't even score 1.
I'm uncomfortable. No, I think we're being too generous. Yeah. See, I honestly, like, the way we're breaking it down, yes, we're looking at the individuals, what they've done, but it's like 4. That's too high for anyone today. Yeah. I think we need to do them all again. Maybe just put them all 0s, but...
All right, quick fire.
Yeah, quick fire. David De Gea.
2 then.
Yeah. Wan-Bissaka.
1.
Yeah. Lindelof.
Lindelof again, 2.
Maguire.
It would be a 2 as well.
Tellez. I'm giving him a 0.
Tellez.
I'm giving him a 0.
Okay, 0.
I thought he was poor. 1 at best. Matic, I'm giving a 2. We're redoing it because I felt nah. We're being too nice. This was shit. That was awful. Do you know what I mean? Pogba, 2. Fred, let's just say NA. Let's just say NA. Bruno, I'm giving a 0. I'm giving a 0, bro, because he, you know, arms up, moaning at people. He was moaning at Tellez one time before, and I'm like, it's not even Tellez's fault. Like, look, what have you just done? Do you know what I mean? Sancho, I've got to give a 0. Yeah. No impact whatsoever. Looked horrendous.
And I expect for him, we expected for him to, he had a poor game last game. I'm thinking, okay, let's get into it this game. And he just didn't offer anything. No. Anything at all.
Nothing. That whole right-hand side was dead. Yeah. So he was very, very poor. Ronaldo, 0. Yeah. Didn't see him. He actually had one shot near the end that forced a save from Pickford. Other than that, nothing. So, okay, give him a 1 because he had a shot on target, but
2 half shots, I think 1 in the first half as well.
Oh yeah, exactly. 1 and a 0, whatever, not bothered.
Yeah, rubbish.
And Rashford, a couple shots on target. Probably unlucky to get taken off actually, because we weren't great. Yeah. He wasn't amazing, but he was probably the only one who got in a little bit. It looked like it could do something, but 3, nothing.
The weirdest one actually. He looked like a bit of a threat, even though he was so poor, and still had the moaning, and still wasn't trying at times, and still petulant. But still somehow, that's how bad we was actually. The level was so bad that the worst player for weeks and weeks and months now looked like the half decent player.
And even today he wasn't great. Exactly. Elanga come off the bench, tried running behind, and he couldn't really do much. Nothing, no impact, 0.
Mata was going to give us a bit more impact. I thought Mata was going to do something more, the senior player. You know, you're waiting for someone to break down this defensive wall, and nothing as well. 1, 0.
Everyone gets 0, bruv. Nah, man. Everyone should just get 0. Everyone should just get 0. So really, there was no point doing player ratings. Really, I should have just started the video. Watch, I did say that, but yeah.
What about Ralph?
And then Ralph Rangnick.
Oh man.
-4, -5.
Yes. -4, -5. I mean, I saw a stat that we've had 9 wins under 22 under him. 9 wins only. That's just... But he has tried to set up attacking teams, but it's like... It's failed. It failed, you know. Employing him, we should have just stayed with Carrick.
Yeah, it failed. Yeah. Do you know what? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. I mean, look, I don't want to go too in on Rangnick. He's not here for a long time. Yeah. He's an interim manager who, like I said in my wrap-up, has absolutely, it's clear, and it's been clear for a long time, has no impact or influence over these players. Yeah. You can see the way they're playing. It's the same. It's the same. And in fact, we shouldn't even really be going at managers with this bunch of players. Yes, Oli deserved to be sacked. Yes, Jose deserved to be sacked. Yes, Van Dijk, cool. But we've seen this group of players, because these are a lot were here where Jose was here as well, fail and down tools. So really, I think maybe saying a -5 for Ralph's a bit extra, but a 0 then, a 0, because the players, they're the ones that should be getting the -5s, to be fair. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So everybody gets a 0 pretty much. There you go. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I don't think it could be much higher than what we've given. I'm pretty sure a lot of you agree with it. Exactly, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have given the 0s as well, so we are out of here. See you again at the next game.